Today's video is powered by my sponsor Elgato Gaming and the Keylight. As you can see, the Keylight clamps to your desk, which is a great space saver. You can then adjust both the brightness and color temperature of the light to light your scene perfectly. I use this every single day in my Road to Glory videos, so be sure to check out the link down below in the description to find out more. Enjoy the video. Hey, what up guys, how you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 19 Ultimate Team Road to Glory, episode number 317, I can see along my timeline of editing software. So today, what we're going to do is go ahead and play a little bit of FIFA. There's going to be some SBCs and some packs and all of that good stuff, pretty much a typical Road to Glory episode, which I do hope you enjoy. And if you do, do me a massive favor, smash that thumbs up button. Let's continue with the love in August, and yeah, aim for that 1,000 likes. Let's make it happen, shall we? Thank you very much in advance. I love you guys. Now, what we need to do is play the final few games of the weekend league, which I know it's sort of midweek for you guys, but I had a little bit of a surge of motivation on Saturday night to play, and we got up to 11 wins. That was yesterday's episode, and then in today's episode, this is Sunday night. I finally got a chance to get on my Xbox and play a bit more Foot Champs to get us up to just 14 wins. Now, obviously, this current stuff that's in packs is going to be gone, right, on Thursday. So I don't know what's going to be in packs. I guess I'm still going to get Tots Reds, but I don't know about the special cards in packs, so this might be an utterly pointless weekend league. But like I said yesterday, I just wanted to test out this new squad of mine because it had Kondogbia in it. I hadn't used Hazard nearly enough as I want to, and you know, we brought Danny Da Costa back, and Mendy's new to me as well. So there's a few players in the starting 11 which are just new to me that I wanted to give a go. So that's exactly what we did. So I go 1-0 up against this guy, and I'm pretty sure either his controller runs out or he just decides to stop playing. But I take advantage of that fully by scoring another goal with Havertz. But then instantly he comes back and gets a goal. And I was like, oh, I don't know if... I feel like that was maybe just his controller going out then. And actually, he could be a good player. And he was a pretty decent player. I definitely struggled. So luckily, we were 2-1 up at half-time. Into the second half then, Hazard knocks it into Kondogbia, who finally makes it 3-1. And he's just so good. He's just got kind of everything you want. He's a brute. I love him. And then my opponent goes down the other end and manages to get a goal with this 88 rated Martinez, Joseph Martinez. I think it's a player of the month for the MLS. But Pogba turns nicely, knocks it into Da Costa, gets it back again, and thunders one home with the weak foot. He hits it green time, but we eventually take the 4-2 win. And a very, very close match, to be fair. We both had the same amount of shots and on target and stuff like that. So moving on into what is hopefully going to be the final game of the weekend league. Quite jealous of the red Aubameyang, I'm not going to lie, fella. And he does score on me after 12 minutes. So I was like, is this going to be another one where I go 2 or 3-0 down and I do the lasty rage quit just to move on quickly? Well, I thought that was going to be the case, and then he tried to clear it with De Bruyne straight into the path of Kondogbia, and I think that's an auto header because I don't think I have the reactions to do that quickly. And I mean, then this happens like craziness in the 6-yard box, and it eventually leads to Eusebio getting the goal to put me 2-1 up, and that's how it is at half time, with my opponent really not having much apart from some possession. He was a very calm player, and eventually we get ourselves a third goal. Hazard sort of smashing it first time into the back of the net. That 97, what a lovely card it is. I just wish it had a dynamic. I wish all the footies had dynamic images. That would have been nice. And then actually we wrap things up here by getting a first-time strike from Paul Pogba to make it 4-1. But it's not over for my opponent because he does push down the line, whips it in with Pepe, and Musa Sissoko, of all people, is one to head home. And then he pushes forward again, gets it through, and scores again right at the very end. And I'm like, all right, this is getting a bit too much now. So from kickoff, you absolutely know I just held the ball and did not let my opponent back into this game. and we take a 4-3 win. I deserved it, but, you know, my goalie just didn't save anything. So that's how we managed to get back into it a little bit. So there you go, 14 wins and 2 losses this week. So twice the amount of losses as we got from last week. It's disgraceful. Terrible performance from me. Now, I'm obviously very happy with that. It just goes to show you that with the crazy team we've got towards the end of the cycle, we are really competing now alongside the other players and stuff. And when it's kind of pointless. So, you know, we'll get to FIFA 20, we'll have an underwhelming team again, and everyone else will have paid their way to their crazy squads, and it will take us all year to catch up to them again. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, just so if you wanted to see like the goal to game ratios and stuff, 6 goals in 18 games from CDM for Kondogbia. That's pretty insane, isn't it? And then Hazard's got really, really good contributions per game, as has Havertz and Eusebio, Ronaldinho. They're just class, aren't they? So then it came to me that I had 2 untradeable UCL cards that meant that I could cut the price of doing this Team of the Tournament challenge not in half, but by about 20k, because all of the UCL cards were 10k each, and you had to snipe them because they are literally extinct. So I decided to get a couple of these done. We end up packing Vincent Kompany in the first pack here, so that's good. That's an 85, so that's going to make me 10,000 coins or so. And then in the second one, what have we got? I mean, you can see the rest of the pack here. There's a Gelson Martins, which is currently selling for a little bit as well. We'll probably end up selling him at some point. And then the Team of the Tournament challenge, again, this time for the rare Electrum, we submit our other UCL player that we have. And in this one, can we get a walkout? Can we get boards? Yes, we can get a walkout. And it is going to be... It's going to be a foot birthday, and it is French, not Mbappe. I mean, I don't think Mbappe's impact's really, because it'll be his team of the season, right? But not his foot birthday. But we get Pavard, who is like 16,000 coins or 15,000 coins or something. So, again, that means it's worthwhile. I had to go out and buy the other 2 UCL cards. So, I had a little method where I had like 500 coins minimum bid, 800 coins or 1,000 coins maximum bid, and then 20k bin, and then I was just moving that up and down a little bit, and then eventually they were popping up for 10k, and it is this goalkeeper from Shakhtar that I kept getting. I got him twice, so you know, we submitted him into the first one there for the Prime Electrum Players Pack, and from this pack we get nothing. No walkout anyway, or boards, which means we can skip the pack, and I can't even remember who the main player is. It is 82 rated in Zonzi, which actually isn't too bad. I know that he goes for 2,000 or 3,000 coins at this point in time, so I'll take it at least. And then the final piece of the puzzle was to buy a Marlos, and I mean, as you can see, we've got 105k left. That's what we started on, so it does go to show you that the UCL cards had cost a bit, but I still found it was going to be useful because, one, I was getting rid of untradables so that I could get tradable rewards, and 2, as long as I get like a half decent player from one of these next packs, then obviously we're going to be in a little bit of profit. So that was the aim anyway. So we don't get a walkout from this pack right here, but it is going to be boards, and it is actually going to be quite a good one in Dutch right mid from Bayern, which of course is Ian Robben, who is again 16,000 coins, something in that order, maybe a little bit less, I'm not sure. But that right there just basically pays for the UCL cards, and that along with Pavard and company, it means that we're up in profit a little bit here. And then the final pack, I don't think we get anything good, do we? We just get 81 Crescita. I mean, that's all of those rares right there, they'll sell, especially with the upgrade packs that are out right now. My intention was to just list everything up. That was just before all of those upgrades came out on Monday evening, and then when they did come out, I had just a few things left in the club, which I decided to get a couple of the packs going. I figured that I could do some 81 pluses, and then I could grind a couple of the 81 to 86s, and then I just about have enough to do one TOTS pack. So that's what we're doing today. We get a walkout in our very first 81 plus, and it is going to be a UEL card, and it is actually an 86 rated Pedro, which, I mean, I thought he was probably one of Chelsea's best players against Man United the other day. He actually still looks quite good in the Prem sometimes, which is interesting at his age. But, well, actually, how old is he? I don't even know. It just feels like he's been around forever. And then in the next pack, we don't get a walkout, but we do get a special item. It's untradeable, so it means absolutely nothing. But it is an 82 rated Giovinco. You hope for better than that. These 81 pluses can be absolutely nuts. You can get like 2 crazy special cards, loads of high rating. We do get a walkout in the final pack, but it's not the blue that we wanted to see. It is going to be another UEL card. This time it is the UEL Live, and it's 88 rated Rebic, which, I mean, I'll take, because that is a high-ish rated. That's going to help me out getting a TOTS player for free. So, yeah, I mean, I'll take it. And there's a Milik in there as well. So, from that, it was then a case of I literally had 7 bronze cards or 8 or 7 gold cards left in my club, which I could put into 2 of these 81 to 86 rare player packs. So, here we go. And then we hope to get something from this to enable us to do a TOTS SBC. So that's the goal anyway. Now from the first one, we only get 82 rated Regani. That's not quite enough. Now we don't get the walkout in the second pack, but we do get boards, and it is going to be a pretty decent one as well. A Spanish right back from Real Madrid, which is going to be 85 rated Carvajal. Again, that's going to go straight into a TOTS SBC, and the only player I had to buy in this squad right here was 84 rated Hradecki. So we can finally make use of that 81 rated TOTS item that we got in our club, because we did need a team of the season player for the TOTS upgrade. I spent 6k on the 84 rated player, and that's basically what I've spent on this entire pack. So, TOTS player pack time. Who are we going to get today? Quagliarella, right? No, it's actually going to be Danish Cam from Spurs, which is actually a good one. We get 96 rated Christian Eriksen from Tottenham. That's a good one to get. I mean, there was plenty of TOTS players that I have in like the Prem or in the Bundes or whatnot that are untradeable that I wouldn't have wanted to get. You know, your Robertsons, your Trents, your Allisons, all of those players. And we actually got someone which was, like, better and useful, you know. He's an untradeable player. He doesn't really make my squad, but I'd actually be quite interested in giving him a go. So, we have a 96 rated Christian Eriksen in our club. Yeah, so, I mean, it's a 96 rated. It's not Quagliarella, which is a great thing, and of course it is. I mean, it's not Mbappe, which is a sad thing, but that's the only one that I desperately want, is like Mbappe or a tradable or an untradeable Havertz, so that I could sell my other one. But yeah, guys, Christian Eriksen is going to make his way into our road to glory. I think that's probably going to knock Bale out of the reserves. I mean, I'd rather knock Robertson out, to be fair, but I don't like the Bale card design. It needs a pointy top, if you know what I mean. Like, the rest of them are all special cards with pointy tops, and the Bale one really sticks out. So I got rid of him for now, and you can see that, like, even the reserves and outside of this starting 23 players is just, I've still got players in my club that can't even make it to the 23. So that's how stacked the club is right now. I still got just over 100k, about 130k left that I could either put into some sort of SBCs for an episode tomorrow. Maybe I could either get an icon, or maybe we could do a couple of TOTS packs. I think maybe that's the case, but I don't know whether the best way to do it would be to grind out some of the 81 pluses to then make that happen, because maybe we'll be able to get a few more. I'm not sure. So I'll work on it, and you'll see something in tomorrow's episode. Either that, or it will just be our rewards or something. So guys, do me a massive favor. Smash that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. If you could follow me on Twitter and follow me on Instagram, that would be amazing as well. Those links are down below. Follow what I get up to on a daily basis on social media, is basically what I'm trying to say. Most importantly, make sure you all have a lovely day out there. I'll catch you tomorrow with a new video. Peace.